Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see about functions. Basically, we use interpreter language. The JavaScript is an interpreter language which executes line by line. For example, if there is some error in second line of our code, JavaScript immediately stops execution at the second line and it will show the error in the console. And since it's a line by line execution, it will take some time. Especially if it is a huge application, it will take some time to execute all those lines of code. To enhance the reusability of this problem, functions came into pictures. We no need to write several lines of code. We can simply define the function and we can call them whenever we need. Basically, functions are of two types: user defined functions and built-in functions. And now we are going to do about user-defined functions and built-in functions. Basically, it has some syntax. So user-defined functions, how we have to define this. So in this place will be having some arguments. Example, one argument two, some parameters that will be passed, and in this place there will be some return value. This return value is optional. So this is an example. This is a syntax of function declaration, function definition, and how we invoke is that function name of we can invoke with the help of this is the syntax of invocation, and this is for definition. So basically we will see some examples today, but we will be dealing with Visual Studio Code. In Visual Studio Code, how we have to use is that first click file, click open folder, and I'm going to open this folder, example folder. In this example folder, I'm having an example.html file. Since I'm giving select folder, it will not be displayed. Here, let me show you that. So this is an example folder. You have to click this and you have to click select folder. Okay. And after selection, this will be opened. In this example folder, we have example.html file. We are going to run this through. You have to click this file, right click it, and click open with line server. If you click open with line server, it will open and it will be displayed in the a web browser. Here I have Edge as a default browser. So to open this live browser, you should have an extension. In this extension, you should go and search for live server. Yeah, live server is enabled in my system. You have to go here, search for live server, and you have to install it. So with this, you can open this. So now let's come back to our program. So I have written simple HTML code. Okay. So here we have a simple HTML tag, head, body tags, and a h1 tag which will display hi, and something. Here you can write simply. We don't need to define all those tags. It will be automatically defined. If you give the start tag, end tag will be defined automatically. So it is very easier for compilation. So now let's write our program. Hello program. We can write a hello. So as you all know that script tag is necessary for writing our JavaScript program, and we are defining function hello of something. Okay, now we are going to give simple alert of hi. Okay, right, and that I'm going to call is, let us call here itself hello of, simple call, right? So as I said, you can open this, open with live server. Okay, see, this site says hi. You can open it in Google Chrome also. For that you have to edit some settings. that will be seeing, like we can see that we can, I will show you how to set some settings in Visual Studio Code. As for today, this is a simple program, so it will not be much different in browsers. So now we are going to deal with this function with a return value. For example, if I am giving a name here, name alert hi plus name. As we already seen, this plus is a concatenation operator and name is the parameter which will give here, which will be given here, and we are going to give hello of run of script. So now let's see the output of this program. Okay, I'm going to hi end of script. You can see, right? It will be automatically loaded. We know not to reload. Whenever we commit any changes in that, it will be automatically loaded in this hi end of script. See, we have this message, right? If you want space, you can give in the form like this. If you already have, you have seen them. And if you open that, see hi space end of script, right? Okay, and now we are going to do, we can going to call this. We're gonna help with the help of this HTML statement. For example, um, let us say this is how you do it. We can create a button. For button, you have a button tag, right? You have a button tag. That button tag, for example, I'm going to write click me. Here I'm going to write click me, and I'm going to give some event. This events will be seeing it later. We can give on click event now. As for now, we are going to give on click. On click is equal to hello of. I'm going to give hello. Right, hello of. Since we have some arguments to be passed, you have to pass that. Even spelling mistake is not allowed here. So hello of subscribe. So you can see this. Right, that's a small error. So the error is that you have to give single quotes here, and you can give in this way. I'm going to save and I'm going to run here. See, there is a button created which is called as click me. If you click, you will have hi subscribe, right? Click the page, hi subscribe. So this we have in this message. Now we are going to see with return statement. Let me see. This on click, and there are many other events like key press, key up, key down, etc. Mouse over, mouse out, mouse in. These events will be seeing at events part, that will be JavaScript part 7. Till then we'll be dealing with this only. Now let us see an example with return value. So let's see now what's the output. There is an error, right? So now I will say what is the error here. The error is we are not seeing the output. Why we are not seeing the output? Because we are just returning the value and we are not printing them. That is the error we have seen in the program. It's not a syntax or any other things. It is a logical error that we have in our program. We are returning just hi and the name. You're returning hi and the name. This hi and the name should be stored somewhere. Don't equal to hello subscribe we are giving here, but it will not happen in this case. For that, you have to store this variable. For example, I'm creating a variable message equal to hello enough, right? And I'm going to mm, display this message here. Okay. We will be seeing document.get along with id later. Now I'll be explaining this. Let me explain that with different example. Now on click is equal to message. So let's comment this first. Let's see the output for this now. This is the comment tag which is used in HTML comment tag, and I'm just now going to display this message. Okay, now I'm going to comment this. I have already showed command. I'm going to give you a shortcut that is control plus this question mark. If you click, it will be commented automatically. Now let us see the output. Now let's see our output here. See, this is high enough. We have seen how to open the console in Google Chrome, right? Now the same thing. If you click F12, this console window will open. You have to click here console. Make sure you click here, and the output will be displayed here. You can also display in this page by writing you're going to write with the document.write. With that also you can show the output. It will be displayed here. High enough. It will be displayed in this page itself. No need of displaying in the console, right? And now we will be seeing about document dot get element by id. That when I will be explaining it, it is a DOM object. In our next part of a video we'll be using them. So let's explain that now. Here I'm going to uh, create a div element. So let it be div div is closed, and this div I'm going to give a class. This is class is a class selector which will basically we will be using that. In this class I'm going to give center. Simply I'm going to give class a center. That's all. This is what I'm giving. Now I'm going to create a DOM object. Okay. I'm going to explain with a simple example. Let us use this example, sir. Again, if you want to remove this, simply you have to click control and that question mark. And in this on click equal to, I'm going to give document dot so I'm going to give this where it is, you have to give a single quotes here, and see this data will give the current date. Not only current date, it will be displayed in with all those time, date, day, year, everything. So document.get element by id. It is a DOM method. We'll be seeing DOM and BOM at later part of JavaScript video. What it actually does is it search by this name. we have a small error in this. The error is that I'm giving get element by id here, and I'm giving this center get element by id here. It is better if we use div id. Okay, so I'm going to give div id. Now in document get element by id, that is I'm going to search an id which has the name as center, and this div has the name as center. In that div, in inner html, I'm going to display the date. That is in inner html, in this remaining part, in this empty part, in that is inside this div tag, I'm going to display the date. That is what this actually means. So if you click, you can see the everything, right? Wednesday, December 25, 2019, with all those Greenwich Medium Time and Indian Standard Time. Everything you can see. Let me show you. Let me first clearly define that. I'm giving a p tag. Okay, date. I'm giving simply date. So you can see that after that p tag, this div tag is there. So after the date only, it will be executed. To confirm you that this inner HTML or this date is displayed within this div. To confirm that, I am using a p tag before that. So after this date, this real date should be displayed. So after this date, it should be displayed. If I click me, it should be displayed after the date. See, after the date, it is displayed. So within the div tag, it is getting displayed. So you can also, if you want only the date part, we can use substring function dot substr. Substring, you already know. We'll be dealing with that functions later. That string functions later. I'm going to give a simple example of doing substr. The substr I am giving 4,14. 4,14 in the sense it displays the start value and this is the end value in that string. Okay, substring will have some other functionality. There are two functions, substr and substring. We are using only substr. So from 4 to 14, display only the element I have. So here I'm having only the date December 25, 2019. So if you don't want that, also you can write as 11. So December 25, 2019. So this is the output, but this is not related to functionality. Why I have explained this document get element by id is we will be seeing it in the events part of our JavaScript video. So we have seen in our functions, basic functions, what are the different types of functions in this video. We'll be seeing some built-in functions where we will have some SQL and some other functionality in our next part of the video. Please subscribe our channel. Bye.